I made a video the other day about jealousy and envy, and how it's just something that I've never really felt. And over the past couple of days, I've been seeing a lot of stuff about mothers specifically being jealous of their daughters. So I just want to talk about parents who are jealous of their children or envious of their children for different reasons. I think the goal of being a parent or being a important adult in a child's life is to help the child learn things and grow from the things that maybe you struggle with as a child. I think that it should always be the goal to have them outdo you, be better than you, be more successful than you, because that is a testament to your strength, your growth, your maturity, and you kind of getting out the mud type of thing. We can't control the circumstances that we grow up in, to a degree. We can't always control the interactions that we have, and our parents and their parents. And, the further you go back, the more limited they are based on the community, the economy, the situations going on, the things that they're escaping, and their ability to communicate and process, assess and address, heal and deal. So I think today's standards should be raised a little bit. It's okay to say I had it tougher, right? I had to struggle a little bit more than my kid. But the goal is that your kid doesn't struggle. And the ultimate goal is that they don't struggle because of you. A lot of us have been emotional or physical or worse types of punching bags for the adults in our lives. Sometimes for our peers, sometimes for our siblings, for people who just are dysregulated and unable to control themselves in different ways. And we've struggled because we did not know how to acknowledge the impact that these events or situations had on our lives. So the point of this message tonight is for you to really sit down and ask how much of your stuff belongs to you. How much do you feel like you are genuinely responsible for? Figuring out what you can do to fix that so that you don't trickle that down and, you don't bleed on the people that didn't harm you type of thing, right? And if you have the ability to influence a child's life, yours or someone else's, understand that that is a beautiful gift. That it's an opportunity that some people don't get to have, and it's something that you should appreciate. And the same way you could look at them and have some resentment or animosity because they're able to do things that you weren't, or they're able to verbalize things that you couldn't, you could also look at them in pride and say, like, this is my do-over. I'm going to, in a healthy, appropriate way, live vicariously through this child. And because of our relationship, we both are going to grow to be the best versions of ourselves. I do try to be peaceful every day. Most days, I am unfazed by the things that happen around me. On the days when I'm not, I deal with them. I cry, I journal, I listen to music. I love being outside. I do what I need to do to keep myself balanced and regulated. I did not always have the best adults around me. So I've tried very hard to be who I would have wanted and who I would have needed when I was a child to every child that enters, my atmosphere and my little community that I create. I treat everybody like mine in a responsible, appropriate, boundary-having way. Meaning if it's not good enough for my daughter, it's not good enough for your kids. If I would speak on it for my daughter, I would speak on it for your kids. If I would reprimand my daughter for it, I'm going to reprimand your kids for it. The community, village raising a child, we need to get back to that, but not your mom friend that you don't know saw you and beat the hell out of you and you looked at her like she was crazy. Not that part of it. The care and concern part, the looking out for part, the guidance and wisdom part. Yes, kids today do not always respect their elders, but for a long time, and we still struggle today, most elders don't respect children. But if you go back, there were times where people understood that children came with wisdom. When you hear somebody say that child been here before, you think you should listen to that child if they've been here before, or do you think you should just repeat that and ignore them? We forget sometimes what it was like to be a child, what it was like to not have a voice. And we are transferring or projecting, whichever word you like, our past pain on our present moments. Across the board, but especially in our relationships with children. Start paying attention. Drop the ego. Have pride in yourself, but not so much so that you ruin the relationships that you are building and cultivating, especially the beautiful relationships that you can have with children. I tell all my kids I've learned from them just like they've learned from me. And people are like, all your kids, I have one biological daughter, but I have a whole bunch of children. Every child that I've worked with has touched me in some way. There's some that have left an imprint on my mind and my heart because of the things that they had to deal with and the adversity that they faced. I learn from everything that I've been through. Work-related, personal. I should be insane. I should be a horrible individual, but I'm not. I make a choice every day to work hard, to heal, to practice what I preach, to be the living, breathing example of what peace and positivity can do for your life as a Black woman. Using my magic and my strength and my power to turn my pain into purpose. And I just want to inspire, encourage, and empower anybody who made it to the end of this video to do the same thing. As always, make good choices. Have an amazing night. Be good and take care of you.